You may have watched our video during National Invasive Species Awareness Week on removing a volunteer calorie pair at the Forestry Commission's headquarters. Today we're going to go through the process of planting a native species near the area we removed the calorie pair. Popular native alternatives in South Carolina are blackgum, serviceberry, fringe tree, tupelo, redbud, or dogwood, to name a few. Before digging, call 811 to have appropriate utility companies come to the site to mark any buried lines so you can dig safely around them. It's important to select the proper tree based on the mature height and adequate root space to allow room for growth and expansion. Consider site factors such as overhead and underground limitations for growth, including buildings, power lines, fences, irrigation systems, and sidewalks. Blackgum was a great choice for this location because it is very adaptable and tolerant to varying soil conditions. Slope on this site could pose a challenge for tree growth, adaptation, survival, and health in other less tolerant species. Blackgum is a medium to large tree, and there are no overhead utilities that will be a conflict in the future. There's also plenty of room for the roots to grow laterally on this site. Dig a hole that is 2 to 3 times wider than the root ball. The depth of the hole should be the distance from the root flare to the top of the root ball. It's always best to plant slightly shallow. If a tree is planted too deep, new roots will have difficulty developing because of a lack of oxygen. In poorly drained or heavily clayed soils, trees can be planted 2 to 3 inches above grade. Before planting, gently remove excess soil from the top of the root ball if the root flare is not visible. Inspect the root ball for circling roots. If they're present, straighten, cut, or remove them. Place the tree in the hole at the proper planting depth and straighten it before backfilling with native soil. Have someone view the tree from several directions to be sure it is straight. Fill the hole gently but firmly. Pack soil around the base of the root ball to stabilize. Then fill the remainder of the hole, firmly packing the soil to eliminate air pockets that may dry out roots. Water periodically while backfilling to reduce air pockets, and do not fertilize a tree at planting. When the hole is filled, apply 2 to 4 inches of mulch, keeping the mulch away from the base of the tree. Keep the soil moist but not waterlogged. Water the tree at least once a week unless there is a soaking rain, and continue watering the first 2 years. If you have any questions about tree planting, please contact the Forestry Commission's Urban and Community Forestry team.